If you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed lately, Spirit may be asking you, stop pouring yourself into everyone else and start pouring into yourself. Oh, hey there, it's Lori Lindsay, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026, right? Welcome for all the new folks who have joined me. I think I have increased about 200 to 400 new followers in the last 48 hours because of my spooky stories that I've started posting that are just a part of my everyday life. But this is the real work that I do. I do a daily love and light, especially Monday through Friday, and I work with souls who are having spiritual awakenings or reawakenings. And I offer classes online, I offer meditation and many other things. So welcome, I'm so glad you're here. If you see me looking off to the side, it's because I write out these scripts. It's important for me to get the information correct. So, hello, beautiful souls. This is today's collective tarot and oracle message from Spirit. And the message today feels deeply connected to emotional boundaries. We all have trouble with that. Intuition and protecting your peace without shutting down your heart. Our anchor card today is Witch and Be the Light. And don't be afraid. A witch is not somebody who's going to put this evil spell on you. Witches in history actually were just women. They were healers, and they got a bad rap because of the patriarchy. So our anchor card is Witch, and it has to do with Be the Light. And this one has a key message from the book. Take the higher road and be the light. Remove yourself from low energy experiences. That message sets the tone for this entire reading. Spirit is reminding the collective today that being compassionate does not mean you have to stay connected to draining energy. You can love people and choose distance. You can care deeply and still protect your peace. And now we're going to move into tarot. Starting off with the High Priestess. The High Priestess doesn't chase. She doesn't force answers. She observes, she listens, and she trusts what she feels. And Spirit is saying very clearly today, you already know. Many of you have been sensing that something feels off in a relationship, in a friendship, family dynamics, work situation, or even within yourself emotionally. You may have been trying to logic your way out of it, but intuition has already begun speaking to you. The collective is being asked to trust the quiet knowing instead of constantly seeking outside validation. Then we move into the Ten of Cups, and I think this is such a gorgeous card. Look at those colors. Let me get the glare off. And it is in reverse. This feels like emotional disappointment connected to expectation. Something may have looked emotionally fulfilling on the surface, but beneath the emotional reality is not matching the fantasy anymore. For some of you, this could be realizing a relationship dynamic has changed, recognizing emotional imbalance in a friendship, or feeling disconnected from family, or mourning the version of something you hoped would work out differently. And Spirit is saying, stop forcing emotional harmony, where harmony no longer naturally exists. That doesn't mean that everything is falling apart. It means you are seeing things more clearly now. But then we get to a beautiful shift of the Two of Cups upright. And look at the energy in that card. And the hands intertwined. I just love that. This is Spirit reminding you that healthy connections still exist. Real connections, mutual respect, reciprocity, and soul-aligned communication. After the emotional heaviness of the Ten of Cups reversed, the Two of Cups says, do not let disappointment convince you that authentic connections are possible. One genuine soul connection is worth more than a room full of draining ones. Think about that. This card also reminds the collective to reconnect with themselves. Look inward. Because some of you have been giving so much emotional energy toward outward that you've disconnected from your own needs. And finally, we end with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Look familiar? We've seen him before. This card has been showing up repeatedly lately, and I don't think that's by accident. The King of Cups reverse is emotional inconsistency, mixed signals, fantasy over reality, beautiful words without grounding action. And this can absolutely point to someone around you, someone who is always saying the right things, but their energy doesn't match it. But Spirit also is asking us to look inward. Where are we overgiving? Where are we trying to rescue people? Where are we romanticizing situations that our intuition already knows are not emotionally stable? Things to think about. And that brings us back to our oracle card of Be the Light. Not by shrinking yourself, not by rescuing others, not by carrying everyone else's emotions, but by choosing alignment, by protecting our peace, by honoring your intuition, and by refusing to stay connected to energy that constantly drains you. Today's message: you can be compassionate without abandoning yourself. You can be loving without lowering your standards. And you can walk away from low energy experiences without guilt. So, I've got some affirmations for today. I trust my intuition. I choose connection that nourishes my spirit. I protect my peace without closing my heart. If this message resonated with you, share it with a friend or share it with the collective. This is about a ripple effect. It's about building a community that normalizes what we're all experiencing right now, and that's a spiritual awakening, the thinning of the veil, the seeing through the matrix, the spooky stories that I'm sharing. It's all connected. So I offer classes. I meet with people individually. I run or facilitate meditation. If any of that's of interest to you, check out my website. It's in the show notes. So I hope you all have a blessed day. Let's bring in the calmness of the universe and then release. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Love and light.